I will be happy when da, 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 da. I retire, I have more money, I have more fame, I lose this weight, my children behave better, my husband will do the dishes, my boss is nicer to me, I will be happy when. That's just the nature of the human mind, that we suffer under the illusion that our happiness is taken from us and only accessible at some future moment. It's not available now. It's only available when the stars all align. And if we do things right, as the secret says, we can attract all the stars to line up in the way that we and our ego wants, and our little childish, whimsical fantasies are satisfied, and then we will be happy. But for how long? Because things are always changing. It's the nature of the mind. Eckhart Tolle talks about how the mind has trouble being present in this moment. The mind tends to worry about the future, or have regret about the past, and to rush ahead and think about the next moment. Even now, you may not be fully listening to me. You may be thinking ahead of what you have to do, or what you have to do next. Or you may be judging me, why is her hair like that? Or, why does she have those fake eyelashes on, which I do? Or, or I wish I could, meet her, or whatever thoughts you have. You're not really listening, or judging me or something. It's hard for people to be present. And Eckhart Tolle is a great resource for giving us tips on how to be present. It is a myth that our life will be complete, or we will be happy when some external thing is reached. People who have reached some great financial goals, they're not any happier. They still commit suicide, they're still drug addicts. And I've talked to a couple people who've actually admitted to me, they were successful businessmen, and they said, I was really thinking I would be really happy once I achieved this project was done, this project I've been working on for so many years. And as soon as I achieved that goal, I was happy for 1 second, and then it was all gone again. Being happy in the moment isn't a thing. Being happy isn't a thing that happens when some external event is reached. It's a state of mind, really. It's a state of mind. It doesn't happen when you retire. You're not going to be any happier when you retire if you don't know how to be happy now. So it's a state of mind, really. And you can cultivate that now, just first of all by realizing that attaining these things isn't going to make you happier. I would make an exception for physical pain. I think people could be happier when their physical pain is removed, or their financial hardships are removed. But it's not like you become joyful when you have money. You might not worry about money. You worry about something else if your tendency is to worry. So what's a person to do? Take the action that you want to take for the sheer joy of the action, without worrying about the result, without being concerned about the outcome. So a lot of men watch my videos. If you want to meet a woman, if there's a woman you want to go out with, ask her out. What people typically do, you're not going to ask her out because you're worried about rejection. You're living in the future. Think about how you're going to feel to ask her out. How courageous you are, how self-expressed you are, how you're claiming your right to state that you're attracted to her regardless of what she says. And you do that for the joy of the action, and let the result be what the result is. People are going to do what people are going to do. Same way if you're planting a garden. You don't know if it's going to rain, but you enjoyed planting the garden. So you take action for the joy of the action. Also, I also want to say that we are the cause and the matter for everything that happens. We are a part of the ecosystem of the people we're interacting with. Someone's always annoying me or bothering me. I'm part of that system. What is my role in it? Okay, if someone's abusive to me, let's say it's a boss, there could be a couple ways I could be a cause of the matter. One, I'm choosing to stay, and I might have good reasons for staying, but I'm not a prisoner. So I'm still choosing to stay. That's one thing. But let's say that you really feel like you need to stay and work this out, because if you run away to another job, you're just taking your problems with you. So you, for example, could just see what is your part in this. What are the feelings, your repressed feelings that are maybe coming out in your behavior? What are the ways that you're interpreting it? What are some ways that, yeah, your feelings, your interpretations, your thoughts about it, how they could be making your situation worse. So you can always start by changing yourself. Again, for the joy of changing yourself. So it's not like your life will be better when your husband finally does the dishes or your boss is finally nicer. Once you make these internal shifts, people will react differently, or maybe you will just choose to leave the situation. But that is really where you get your power. So start by seeing how you can get some power back in this moment and find joy in this moment and be present in this moment. And that's really all I've got. If you'd like to work with me, I'm Sharzad Morgan. I'm a life coach. I'm also an escort, so I help people with their life issues, with their sexual issues. And yeah, if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated on all my videos. And thank you so much for watching.